Little kingfisher there, James. They're very well-known characters by now. They visit us every summer. Woodland kingfisher. You can hear them very often around Gari Waterhole. This is a particularly beautiful one. Very nice clear markings. Obviously it's been having lots of good food. The colors on the wings, that blue is nice. So those little bits of yellow you see in the background, that's from the acacias. Little flowers. Just going to have to move on a little bit. I don't want to promise anything. It's always dangerous to promise things with wildlife. Things can change in a heartbeat. But like I said, I think there's a very good chance we're going to see these wild dogs, African hunting dogs. Just briefly. And it's quite a nice anticipation to know that somewhere in the next while there's going to be a moment where we don't see them, and then an instant later there'll suddenly be wild dogs. Yeah, sort of like a Christmas present under the tree. Even if you know what's inside of it, until you see it, it's not real. I'm just going to sit here for a little bit. We've got some other large animals to look at. Also a very beautiful, dramatic back there with all the dark clouds behind the Waterbuck. I have to spend a little Luckily there's some waterbuck, there's some impala further back as well. You never know what else might appear. This is a very productive area for wildlife. And yeah, just enjoy the space a little bit and then see what happens. Go to a slightly better spot for signal. Also some good news, I'm sure you guys might have heard about it by now, but the internet is back up, or the emails are back up, so we can hear you as well. Afternoon ladies. Female waterbuck.
Peter, come in.
Go on.
Yes, got a question from Leila Criswell, and she wants to know, do impala often have a crash? That is, a group of youngsters that stay together, babysat by one of or two adults, while the other adults move off to feed nearby, or does each baby stay with its own mother? The question is from Lee.
Well, Lee, yeah, definitely they do have crashes. It's first day or two after birth, the mother tends to keep the young one away from the herd. But as soon as they're a little bit stronger and fitter, they tend to hang around in large groups. I mean, this herd we were looking at earlier, there were probably about 40 or so plus, maybe even more, 50 or so young impalas together. They hang around together all the time, often watched by one or two adults, but generally speaking, they're not that far away from the herd. But it also provides them with playmates. They're all in the same sort of frame of mind. They're starting to play together and learn different ways of running around and strutting and what to eat and not to eat and how to groom each other. So there's a definite sort of learning school to it as well. If we do have another look at them, maybe, like I said, there's a potential couple of things that's going to happen. If those wild dogs coming the way they do, we might actually see an impala running through here as well. And maybe we'll be able to glimpse the sort of the youngsters together. Jan, any other questions?
Yes, Peter, I've got a pretty interesting one from Dawn, and she wants to know, I was wondering how bad a problem fleas are for mammals and birds. Do they cause or carry any diseases like here in the American West, and can they fight or can they infect an animal so badly that they become